Hi, quick live in here because I got two questions between yesterday and today. So I want to give, we're talking about dreams and signs, but I want to just note that if any of you guys have questions for me, you can always post them in a comment, or you can, like somebody private message me like, hey, I want to have this question answered. And somebody else created a post and the posts aren't automatic. Right now I just can't manage a group this size with everybody posting just for my own schedule. So I do want to take questions though. Any of your questions, any of your comments, you can create a post it, I'll see it, and then I'll either cut and paste it and answer it, or I'll get on a live. So either message me or post something and I'll get on a live to answer. But here the first question was from Beth, and it's about dreams. And I just want to generally say that it's been a real active dream cycle time for me recently, and I don't know enough about astrology to know if that's affecting it. I'm curious if any of you guys are feeling the same way. But specifically, so the question was actually, if you guys don't mind, I'm going to see if I can. I don't think I can get off this slide and pull it up. The question was that Beth said sometimes she feels like it's almost like a lucid dream, like she feels like she's astrally traveling. That's not the word she said, but she feels like she's connecting with another soul in her dream. Like they're people, they're like, they can hug, they can kiss each other on the cheek. Like there's an actual physical, it feels like a physical interaction there, but she can't talk. She can't, like, her voice comes out sounding really funny in the dream, but it feels so real that it feels like they're actually traveling together. And I would say you probably are. I think that happens. I'm not an expert in astral travel, and I don't even know any resources to send you guys to. But I think, like, we are an expert in our own experiences. And if we set our intent to learn more about our dreams and to use our dreams as guides for us, and to get deeper in our dreams, to have more awareness in our dreams or about our dreams, if we set that intent, it's going to start to happen. The thing is, with dreams, they tend to make us really unsettled and uncomfortable. And that's what Beth had mentioned too, that like this last one just left her unsettled. And with dreams and signs generally, like if we're getting signs in dreams or if we're doing something new in a dream, we could feel really uncomfortable. Now, I think what's actually happening is that we're doing that all night, every night in our dreams, and it's just more and more coming into our conscious state of awareness. So I think what happens with dreams, sometimes dreams, they're just like, they're dreams that don't mean anything. And it's like the janitor sweeping out the dust bunnies from the day. Other times in dreams, I think we're connecting or astrally traveling. And I have noticed that since both of my grandparents passed, I dream I'm in their house, and then I think I'm with them. I don't always remember everything, but for some reason, their old house is like become a symbol for me. So I'm just giving you this because you pay attention to your own things that come up over and over again. Like maybe you just wake up and you're constantly back in the same house, and maybe you've been traveling and you've landed at like the dimensional state of awareness that you can actually bring into your everyday consciousness, and you might not remember what it was, but to me that's a symbol. And also an airport or something, I know I'm traveling, and I'll usually kind of stop. I mean, we tend to stop ourselves in dreams, but just start paying attention. And if you want, set your intent to learn more in your dreams, but know that more stuff might be coming into your conscious awareness that leaves you unsettled. And I truly believe nothing unsettling is happening in our dreams. It's when it's coming into our conscious awareness and it's a new experience and we're all afraid of the unknown, that that's what's leaving us unsettled, and we tend to misinterpret stuff. So I think there's something where here's our everyday waking existence, and then we start to get more aware of what's up here and we're uncomfortable, but then we kind of get comfortable with it, and then there's our dream state, and then there's all this other stuff we're doing, and it's just when we start to go there more and more and become aware of it, we're uncomfortable with it down here because we don't know really everything that's going on in these other dimensions. The other thing that's been happening to me recently, and I've set my intent for this, is that I'm not a morning person at all. So I need lots of time in the morning to kind of come into 3D reality. And so I've started giving myself that permission of like setting my alarm a little bit early so I don't have to like pop out of bed, but then allowing that dream state to kind of come and go. And I've actually I had like a tremendous past life thing that came into my conscious awareness, and it didn't feel like a dream, like I was aware, but it kind of was a dream, and everything unfolded this past, and then the next morning I picked it back up, and the next morning I picked it back up. Um, Hello from Houston. Yeah, hi Houston. Um, by the way, Houston, I know you guys got a lot of rain. I hope you're not flooded. Um, but so I've said that's been happening like every morning where I'm getting these like things, and sometimes I'm feeling unsettled because it's weird and new. And the other thing I think could be happening too when we're in that dream state, and it's kind of we become aware of it in this state. Maybe we're going into another dimension of our own existence. So it might not be past life stuff. It might not be astral traveling in the moment. There's this theory, no way of knowing whether it's true or not. I'm just going to put it out there for you. There's a theory that our higher selves, our souls, um, live in one spot. They live with us in another dimension. This dimensional stuff makes my brain explode. But they live in another, but everything from 3D down, like maybe there's 10 of us or 9, but maybe there's a whole bunch of us living in 3D dimensions, but they're all pretty close. So our higher selves can kind of keep an eye on all of us. And if something works well over here, then our higher selves are going to orchestrate so that same experience ripples down the line. So all of us, and I think that happens when all of a sudden we take like a sharp left turn in our lives, and it can't seem to come out of nowhere. Maybe that's because it's meaning to get us in a good spot. I don't know. I've just heard that theory, but now that it's in my head, sometimes I wonder if in my dreams I'm visiting those other dimensions of reality, or in that dream waking state, I'm seeing something that's so real, so real. I mean, I just can't help but think like maybe I was just popped in and visited another dimension. The other thing that has been told to me with dreams is that sometimes we live experiences in dreams so we don't have to live them down here on earth. Like we have conversations with people, so we don't have to actually have them here. Like we're testing them out, we're working through them. So I just throw all that out there to see what resonates with you. But I, like anything else, set your intent, and if you want to start getting signs in your dreams, set your intent for them. So I'm not sure if that helped at all, but those are just some of my experiences. Signs. So Georgette asked about a sign that she twice, I think yesterday she said, or over the weekend, she smelled perfume from her grandmother, and it was such a distinct scent, and it's a scent they don't make anymore. And in fact, like most people don't even wear perfume anymore, right? So when you smell that scent and it's fleeting and you look around and you're like, there's nobody here. Was that real? Yeah, that's real. Absolutely. I feel like our loved ones are trying to give us messages all the time. You are not crazy. So just pay attention to them. Like sometimes we'll misinterpret the signs, but if take it in love and take it that it's a hello. So yeah, Georgia, I think your grandma was like, hey, let me send her. She's probably been sending you all kind of signs. But I think yeah, that's definitely a sign, especially because right away you smelled it and you didn't go, oh, was that my aunt or was that somebody else or what? Like you knew instantly, grandma, that's grandma. So I think that's really, really cool that you got that sign. The other thing I want to tell you guys is for everybody enrolled in my course, knowing if you're enrolled by Friday, even if you enrolled before, if you're enrolled by Friday is a cutoff. It's not a cutoff date. You can always enroll later. It's an ongoing enrollment. But for everybody enrolled by Friday, there's going to be 2 to 3 support calls throughout October with me. So get enrolled. They'll actually be very small groups. Where I'll answer questions. That I go a lot deeper. I give you a lot more support than what I can do in here. You have lots of knowledge, lots of access to other stuff. And I put you also in a separate Facebook group. So yeah, enroll. It's super affordable. It's the best thing you're going to do for yourself. If you're too busy right now, you have access to this material going forward. So do this now. It's a great time of the year to do it. You'll have all your magical abilities sharpened by Halloween. So yeah, so you can like be a real witch by Halloween instead of just dressing up like one. I mean, good witch. I think that's it. I hope that helped with the dreams and the signs. Anybody who has experiences with dreams and this weird, like you feel like you're astrally traveling, you feel like you're getting signed, you feel like, there's this, you're getting past life stuff in dreams, like let us know about it below. Okay, talk with you later. Bye.